A new Tampa Bay Business Journal hits newsstands today, and editor Alexis Muellner is here now to tell us about some of the week's big stories. Good morning, Alexis.
Hi, Dia.
Always good to see you.
Thank you.
Happy Friday to you.
Big week.
You have a really interesting story this week about millennials. Of course, they're tech savvy, they're educated, they're diverse, but they are also known to be self-absorbed and detached, just a little bit. But businesses now are trying to figure out how to harness that.
Yeah, this is the generation that's loosely defined as having been born in the late 80s, early 90s, and business, as this is the workforce of now, businesses are adapting in really some really interesting ways. And those that are getting on top of this curve by providing collaborative workspaces, you don't need this big desk space. You need a couple of monitors, and you want collaborative workspaces, places that people can get together. And they're purpose-led, these folks, and they want to have a workplace for which they can collaborate and also make sure that they're really hard workers. So businesses are adapting by investing in new spaces and new ways of providing good feedback, that kind of thing.
Either go with it or get bowled over by it.
And there's some really instructive stuff in our story.
All right. Another story: Tampa Mayor Bob Buckhorn and St. Pete Mayor Rick Kreisman both appeared on a panel this week focusing on innovation and startup tech companies.
Yeah, it was at the Business Incubator Tampa Bay Wave, and you had Mayor Kreisman from St. Pete and Bob Buckhorn and a bunch of tech innovation leaders. And a long issue in this community is sort of a parochialism. We have a bridge and a divide, and getting the two areas together. And it's really nice to see the two mayors come together, but also some of these business leaders are talking about really honing in on a marketing message that would attract more venture capital to the area, and to have a startup culture, to not rely so much on traditional tourism and construction industries, because we have a lot of innovation, a lot of entrepreneurial spirit. The key is getting that message out there so that people will come and fund young companies that stay and grow businesses and families and all the things that make business sustainable over the long term.
And you also have a feature story about a new hotel on St. Pete Beach, Hotel Zamora. Sounds
yes,
exciting.
A boutique hotel. And St. Pete Beach been through some tough times over the last couple of years, so it's just good to see a small boutique hotel that was in foreclosure, had some struggles, is set to reopen again. And it's a sign that there's investment in this kind of property, and the more new product leverages, I think, the entire area and says, hey, St. Pete Beach, in this case, place to invest some money and have a new destination.
Good stories.
Always.
Always good to see you.
You too, Dia.
For more Business Journal headlines, go to our website, abcactionnews.com/marketplace.